is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Cancer, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Linn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. Just also wanted to let you know that I will be doing a live on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. So look for the link on the community page. I would really enjoy. I'm going to do mini readings on there, so I hope you come by and visit. Also, don't forget to look at your moon sign, your rising sign, and of course your sun sign, to get a better picture of what's going on in your reading. Okay, so let's get started, Cancer, with your reading. All right, so let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer, for their highest good. Thank you, Spirit. All right, put this over here. So it says, fellow travelers, support is all around you. Yes. I feel like you're having an abundance of everything, that you don't need to worry, because if you see this picture closely, they have like fruit, bearing there. They've got a clear path, you've got that little peacock there, you got the rainbows, so many blessings here. Really be grateful for everything that you have, big and small. Okay. Also too, you have answering the call. The time is now. So I feel like you need to move forward from whatever it is that you want to create, want to do. If it's been in your heart, you've been wanting to do something, like go for it. That's what they're telling you. Like, hey, do it. It's time. It's time. It's time. Good, good, good. All right. So let's do this. Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I'm going to shuffle one more time. These are already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle them because I'm getting that. I need to shuffle them. One for the current. This is for Cancer, for their highest good. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, that's beautiful. So with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's a new beginning. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities here for you. Financial opportunities, abundance, very nice. The grass is green for you guys, okay, Cancer, so it's nice. You have for the situation, you have the Ace of Cups. Wow, everybody's been getting that, the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups, it's in the situation. So I feel like you need to have compassion and forgiveness. I feel like you need to value yourself also, to know that you're very important. I feel like you need to be more creative also and put your energy into something that's going to make you happy. Okay. For the past or now. One card for the past or now? You have the Fool card. Wow. And I do believe it's now. I feel like you are definitely on a new path, a new cycle. But we'll see with the cards, because it could be that you're already on a cycle. You have What's Hidden. Card for What's Hidden. You have the King of Cups. Wow. I feel like you are on this new path here. I feel like it's now. With the King of Cups, I feel like you need to really express yourself more clearly. I feel like you need to be careful on how you're letting your emotions get in the way of things. I also feel like you need to show your emotions more also. Like, stop trying to hold everything in. But we'll see. We'll see how you're handling everything. For the hopes and fears. For the hopes and fears, you have the Six of Cups. Wow. You are definitely going through a healing. I feel also, too, that somebody could be coming back into your life, Cancer. We'll see. You've been thinking about the past, being very nostalgic also. What you need to work on. The High Priestess. Wow. Need to work on your inner knowing. You have unlimited potential here. You know what you need to do. Really trust your intuition on things. And you have, for what you need to work on, you have the Devil card. Wow. Definitely a lot of patterns, habits that you need to get rid of. But we'll see more with the cards that are coming in, okay? One for the outcome. The Lovers. Wow. Okay, so the Lovers is here. Lovers is saying that you're going to be making a choice very soon. I feel like you really need to trust the process on things. And like I said, really, really look at things differently. Okay, I feel like you need to see things very differently. That there's two sides to everything. For some reason, they keep telling me that. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Ten of Wands. You're exhausted. You've been carrying a lot on your shoulders. You've been doing a lot also. And I feel like you're very overwhelmed with a lot that's going on. Need to take it easy. I feel like you need to start setting deadlines also, because you are very overwhelmed. Like, you need to set some kind of boundaries for yourself. You do have the World card. The Fool is now, because this is a new world. The World card is here. New experiences, new things coming in for you. So it's very nice. And also too, the Ace of Swords. Really focused. There's breakthroughs coming in. Be more focused. You're seeing clearly now. You're also seeing a lot of truth. So wow. Really try to stay out of your mind. Really, whatever it is that you're trying to do. But I feel like a lot of things are moving you forward. So it's very nice to see that. All right, so Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer, 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 Cancer. All right. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Cancer? All right. Ooh, okay, so so right off the bat, you have this new beginning. Of course, you have the World card. You have a new cycle here. You have a lot of things that are showing, that are pointing you that, hey, you're going towards something new. Definitely. I feel like you're going to have that material success. I feel like you're going to have a lot of opportunities also here. But this is definitely a new, something new coming in for you. I feel like you're going to be able to put your ideas out there. You're going to have a lot of projects, very nice. New beginning here. Abundance also. But I feel like you are holding on still to a lot of things, because you do have the King of Cups here twice. King of Cups is talking about, not staying in your emotions, not being bitter, not being mad, because you also have this card and you have this card, which is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is clearly saying, hey, you have a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness within you, and you need to really let that go. Frustrated, anxiety, whatever it is, whatever it is that you want to call it, you need to let that go. It could also been about could also been for somebody, I don't know who, but there is a message about your finances. Like, you're really upset about what's going on with your finances, and how you're doing them, or what's going on with them. I feel like with the King of Cups here, though, I feel like with the King of Cups, I feel like you're staying in your emotions, like you're taking it out on people that have nothing to do with it, especially this anger, because when the King of Cups, when the King of Cups shows up, he does know how to handle things, and you should be able to handle things also. Like, you need to express yourself clearly. You need to know that not everybody that you talk to, or everyone that's around you, is involved in the situation. Because you're angry doesn't mean that you need to go and be angry with them, so they're asking you to really really know how to balance your emotions. Okay. And I feel like you could be in your emotions a lot also, really feeling anger, really feeling frustrated about everything that has happened, about the money, about this new thing that you got to go do this, you got to go do that, so you really got to look at that. And you also have the Ace of Cups here, and that is that new path here that we were talking about, because you have the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups, so it does make a difference. You are definitely on this new path, but you got to let go of that anger that you're holding on to. Why is the Ace of Cups here for with the Situation Warmer card? Wow, okay. So you're very overwhelmed with how you're feeling. You're feeling a lot. At times you feel sad, or there's grief here. There's, painful emotions around you. But I feel like you're healing also. You're going through a healing. And I feel like you really need to work on your emotions. Okay, because a lot of us try to push our emotions under the rug, and that's something that we don't need to do. You need to really really try to let these emotions out, like talk about them, cry about them, whatever it is, but let them out. Okay. And also too, I feel like you need to put your energy into something that you want to do, something that's going to make you happy. I feel like, this is a new path for you. I feel like you're making decisions. I feel like you need patience for everything. no matter what, you know. Even if you don't see things moving forward, you still need that patience, because not everything's going to fall in the next day, okay? Because it doesn't work that way. You could see it weeks from now, or you could see it, you know, a few days from now. It's up to the divine that gives it to you. But really have patience for everything. You are going to make a decision very soon. You could also be making plans and not telling anyone. You know, you have been hurt. You've been sad. You've been hurt. You've been very emotional. And also, but I feel like you're going through a healing, and I feel like this is something that you need to do. And I also feel like you need to write about it. If you can't express it to anybody, maybe write it in a journal. I'm a big fan of a journal, because with the journal, you'll see your growth. You'll see that, you know what, you were like this before, but now you're not like this anymore. So just, you know, if you can take that advice, you know, it's something good to do. You have the Fool card here. The Fool card is in the past or now. I do believe it's now. There is this cycle that you are on, this new path, new cycle, new people coming in. Very nice. Nurture yourself though, okay? Really nurture yourself. Listen to yourself also. You have the King of Cups again up here for the what's hidden. Like I said, you know, really pay attention on how you're being in your emotions and how you're taking it out on people, okay? I feel like you are though, because with the cards that came out, you know, you're going to be able to handle anything that comes your way. You know, you're not a king for no reason, okay? I feel like you've been going through a lot, you know, emotions, and a lot of things have been falling off, you know, like you're not the same person that you used to be, you know, a few weeks ago. You know, you are completely different, you know, and it's showing. Because you are going through this judgment, and it's like there's new things, new path, new experiences coming through for you. So it's beautiful, because you've changed a lot. You're not the same person that you used to be, you know, before. And I feel like you're going towards the success, because the Six of Wands is here. You know, you have people looking at you. They are admiring you. You're being recognized for how you're doing things and how well you're taking things, you know, and there is a lot of victory and success here for you. So it's good. You have the Six of Cups down here for the hopes and fears. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. You are definitely going through a huge transformation. If you didn't know, you are. That's why you're probably feeling a lot of emotions and very tired, and, you know, going through this anger, you know, because you're going to have to let all this go, because you are definitely going through a healing here. You do have the Six of Cups, and I do feel like you're being very nostalgic. I feel like you've been remembering the path, you know, you know, something about, you know, your kids or your childhood memory, something like that is here. But you're definitely going through a healing, and just they're asking you to go with it. I also feel like for somebody out here or somebody out there, that there is somebody returning, and it could be a sibling, or it just could be somebody from the past coming back towards you. But you have changed. And I feel like whoever is coming back could be a love interest too. But whoever's coming back, you have changed a lot. And it may not be that you're going to take them back, you know, take them back or let them back into your life. I'm getting that. Wow. Okay, so that's crazy. Thank you, Spirit. And also, I keep hearing the ding, ding, ding. That's their confirmation for me. And also, too, you're moving forward from all that. You are. You know, you've learned a lot, and you are definitely moving forward. There's messages, unexpected messages coming in and change. So, because you yourself have changed. So, a lot of things are changing. Wow. And then you have the High Priestess here. And why is the High Priestess here for Cancer? Okay, so you have the Lovers card here. You could be dealing with the Gemini. But I feel like with the High Priestess, I feel like you really need to trust your intuition here. I feel like you have that inner knowing, but you know, sometimes you just don't trust your intuition. You're like second guess it. Really know who you are. Okay, really use your inner power. Really focus on your intuition. I feel like there's a lot of unlimited potential that you have, that you need to trust the process on things. Okay, really trust the process, because I feel like you are going to make a decision very soon about things. Like I said, there's messages coming in. This is a new cycle for you, definitely. With the Page of Swords here, I do feel like you're very strong-willed and you're ready for anything that comes your way. You're ready, and you're wanting this new experiences to come in. feel like you need to really see the truth in everything. Feel like you are trying to get things done, being more serious about everything that you're dealing with. And I also feel like you need to just do research and see the truth in everything that's going on. Okay, like before you start talking about it, or be very objective when you're making decisions. Okay, because you need to really, because there is a decision coming up, and they're asking you to trust this process on it. You have the Devil card here, and why is the Devil here? For what you need to work on. One more card. Definitely good, good, very nice. You do have the Devil card, and yes, you have a lot of, patterns that have been going on in your life, habits, patterns, whatever it could be. Definitely a lot, but you're learning to leave things behind. I feel like you're sometimes you also feel kind of stuck on things, but things are going to get better for you. Okay, try to leave these patterns behind, try to leave these habits, whatever they are, the same thing over and over. Let it go. Okay, try to let it go. Be grateful for everything also. Be grateful, look at your achievements, look at everything that has happened, have gratitude for all the things that you have, big and small, because a lot of us don't have what you have. Okay, everyone's different. Everybody could be struggling. Everybody has their own unique struggle that they're dealing with. Okay, so just know that. Really have gratitude for everything. And I do feel like you need to have self-control and have everything in control, because this is something that you need to work on. Like, you really want to move forward, but it's time for you to start taking control of everything. This person, she's on a bike, right? This is a Chariot card. And in fact, this is your card, Cancer. But she's in control of this bike, right? She knows where to go. If she goes forward, then she is the one that's going to go forward, not nobody else. So it's like they're asking you to take control of everything that's going on in your life. You need to. Don't just sweep things under the carpet. Start dealing with everything. Yeah, the Lover's card here for the outcome. And why is the Lover's card here? One more card. All right. So like I said, definitely going to be making a decision. Somebody very close is going to help you with it. I also feel like, it could be about a relationship that you're dealing with also for some of you guys. But I feel like you need to trust the process. I feel like there could be also an attraction here to somebody that you could be working with, or you just around. I feel like you just need to trust the process on everything. Okay, have patience for everything. You are definitely going to make a decision here. I feel like you're trying to balance everything. Trying to do this, trying to do that. But you really need to clear your mind. There's a lot of things that you're still holding on to. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is here, and if you see him, he's clearly sitting on Four Pentacles, right? He doesn't want to let go of them. So whatever it is that you're holding on to, try your best to let it go. Your best to try to clear your energy, okay? Because even though a lot of changes might be coming through for you, it's scary, yes, but you're going to learn to go forward, because there is a lot of success here if that's what you want. All right, Cancer? Wow. All right, Cancer. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.